Welcome everyone to week 1 of the AAF Simulated on EA Sports, and today we have got an AAF East matchup between the Memphis Express and the Birmingham Iron. We're going to get a first look at these two teams, and we're excited. It's going to be a pretty even matchup between two teams that have solid running games, excellent quarterbacks, and it should be a good one. We welcome you right now to Birmingham, where this home crowd is raring to go for the opening game of their hometown Iron. It's going to be so exciting to see these guys play for the first time this season. We really don't know much about either of these teams. Of course we know the players, but you never know how a team's actually going to look until you see them on the field playing against an opponent. And these two teams are bound to have a good rivalry here in the AAF Simulated. And again, we're just pumped to get this show on the road here in Birmingham. The Iron, led by Coach Tim Lewis, getting his head coaching debut here in professional football in the Alliance. Meanwhile, Mike Singletary, the head coach of the Memphis Express, and he needs no introduction. This guy's a legend, and we'll see what he can do in Memphis. But right now, the Express are on the road, the Iron at home, and they are ready to receive. Looks like they got the ball first, so Memphis will be kicking it away to start this game. Austin McGinnis on to send it away, and he'll boot it away. Back to receive is Quan Bray, and he'll take it out of the end zone. He's got some room to run, makes a move, and brings it up to the 27. So good starting field position for the Birmingham Iron, and we are going to get a first look at this offense, and it all starts with Luis Perez, their quarterback. The bowler turned quarterback, pretty successful in college, and he's trying to get his professional shot here in the Alliance. It'll be really interesting to see how he plays. This guy is someone that has a very calm, cool, collected, and composed sort of attitude. Definitely the type of guy that you want leading the Birmingham Iron. We are just a couple seconds away from getting our first look at this offense, and we could not be more excited here in the AAF Simulated. I'm James Larson, practically the host commissioner of this, and thank you all for joining us. First and 10 from the 27. Perez will throw on first down. Memphis brings a blitz, and that's caught. Wes Saxton, the tight end, has a pickup of about 6 on the play's first game. So they go to the air, and it pays off. Memphis brings the heat on the very first play. For Birmingham, able to pick up 6. Second and 4 coming up for the Iron, and definitely the type of play that you want to start the game. Pick up a nice chunk yardage of 6 to start things off. Second and 4, you're in a good position. Perez will throw it again. He's going to go deep, and he's got a man that's complete. The tight end, Wes Saxton, again into Memphis territory, down to the 40. How about that? Tim Lewis wants to take a shot right away, and he does. And the Iron are already into Express territory. Look at this throw from Perez. Just stands back in the pocket, and Wes Saxton just wide open down the seam. The Express just, no one's even there. Once he gets tackled, there's about 4 of them. But that's beside the point. He got wide open. What a start for these Iron. Already knocking on the door of field goal range. And Trent Richardson hasn't even gotten the ball. Now he does. And on his first carry, picks up only a gain of about 1. That's a good tackle up front by the Express. But let's take a look right now in the Iron offense. The offensive line, again, in these early games, it's hard to really say how they're going to perform. But Quinton Patton, Wes Saxton, LaDamian Washington, some solid guys, solid targets for Perez to throw to. And then Trent Richardson, former NFL player. This guy is a solid, hard, downhill runner. He's going to be a big part of this Iron offense throughout the season. Second and 9 now from the 39. Perez to throw. Lots of time. And that's knocked away. Incomplete. Solid defense there. That's Channing Stribling who made the play. And now we'll look at this defense. Sam Montgomery, Anthony Johnson, Latarius Brady, some guys to look at. DeMarcus Gates and Andrew Jackson. Those are two of the best linebackers in this league, and Memphis has both of them. Meanwhile, you've got Arnold Tarpley, Jeremy Couture. Lots of solid players on this Memphis defense, and so far, Birmingham has been able to do practically anything they wanted. But the Express have them at 3rd and 9 right now from the 39. you'd think you're just around field goal range for Nick Novak. If the Express can hold him here, they might force Birmingham to punt. On 3rd and 9, Perez to throw. Across the middle, he's got a man wide open that's complete. LaDainian Washington inside the 30 to the 26. The Iron with an electrifying start, and this home crowd loves it. Talk about a huge conversion. I don't know who's supposed to be covering Washington, but he's wide open. Looks like Memphis is playing more of a zone there on 3rd and 9. And Washington just exploits it. Look at that. Wide open. Easy pickings. And the Iron just a few yards away from the red zone. 1st and 10 now from the 26. Let's see what Tim Lewis decides to call. Off play action. Perez to throw. All sorts of time. He's going to go deep towards the end zone. And that is intercepted in the end zone. Picked off. Charles James II comes up with the interception. Wow. So, after an absolutely incredible drive from the Iron, it's Memphis who makes a turnover. Charles James gets in there, and honestly, I really don't know what Luis Perez sees here. He's looking for LaDainian Washington there in the corner, but there's already a couple Express there. You know, I mean, Washington does have the angle. That's tough. I mean, Charles James just plays the receiver there. And the Express take over at the 20. So now we're going to get a first look at the Express's offense. And it all starts with Johnny Manziel, their play caller. And Manziel, a guy, he needs no introduction. I mean, the Texas A&M star, goes to the NFL, does not do too well with the Cleveland Browns. But now, looking for redemption here in the Alliance. And we'll see if he gets it. He's found a home with the Memphis Express, and Mike Singletary very optimistic about the young quarterback. 1st and 10 now from the 20. On the ground, they go to Zach Stacy, and he's tripped up and met in the backfield right away. That's a loss of 3 on the first play. The Iron defense all over that one. Not a chance, and that's Elijah Campbell who gets in there for the tackle. Look at this. Just great penetration up front. That's Casey Sales who gets to him first, and then Campbell just able to get around the edge, and Stacy cannot find a hole. What a quick change of events, though. I mean, Birmingham was looking fantastic, and then Perez throws the interception. 2nd and 13 now for the Express. They go on the ground again. Zach Stacy with a big hole, pushing forward and close to a first down up to the 29. Picks up 12, and it brings up a 3rd and 1 for the Express. That time he found the hole. The Express running the ball nicely there on that one. Zach Stacy, he's a tough runner. Gonna be a big player for Memphis. 3rd and 1, a big 3rd and 1 right now for the Express. Manziel for his first throwing attempt. He's got a man wide open that's complete. It's Stacy again. 1st down, Express. They move the chains with a 3-yard completion up to the 33. So Zach Stacy involved on every single Express offensive play so far. It's just nicely executed. Stacy, just a simple flat route. Manziel reads it nicely, and it's just an easy first down for the Express. And that's the type of playing that we're going to see from Mike Singletary more often. The Express, they don't have a lot of big-time receivers when it comes to guys that can make plays downfield, but they're going to be chunk yardage, just picking apart defenses. That's going to be their gameplay. 1st and 10 now. Zach Stacy again to the outside with some room before he's taken down the 36. 2nd and 6 coming up. That was Salmon on the tackle. So this Iron defense right now going to have to figure out a way to stop Memphis. I mean, Birmingham had an excellent start, as I said, and it's just tough. This is just a game of football. You have sudden changes. You got to roll with it. Manziel will screen it out to Dantes Bird, and he stays on it. No, he does not. That goes nowhere. Blown up. How about the play by Bradley Silv? He was not fooled one bit, and honestly, it's just a terrible job blocking upfield. Reese Horn just runs right by him, and Bird has no one there to block. So now a 3rd and 8 coming up for the Express. Let's see if the Iron can come up with a stop defensively. Keep this a 0-0 game. 3rd and 8. Can Manziel get his team the first down? Pump fakes. He's got lots of time. Deep across the middle and overthrows his man. Looking for Reese Horn, but it's incomplete. So the Express now going to have to punt the ball away. And after what also looked like a decent start for the Express, they're going to stall out. And yeah, I mean, he's got Horn down the seam. Iron will close it in quickly, but he doesn't make the throw. Mike Singletary going to have to send out his punt team. Ryan Winslow to punt it away. He'll boot it, and back to receive is Quan Bray, and tries to make a move, but taken down right at the 19. Good open field tackling by the Express, and that'll set them up, set the Iron up at the 19. So Perez coming out, I mean, he had a great start, and then just puts up a 50-50 ball in the end zone, and it was the other team that came down with it. So we'll see how he can do here on the second drive. Overall, I mean, he made some excellent throws. Just one mistake that killed that drive. But the Iron, their defense gets a nice stop. And now, we'll see what they can do on the second drive. I'd like to see Trent Richardson get more involved. Luis Perez is the type of guy that thrives when he's got a good running game. And Richardson, the great back. So we'll see if they get him more involved. On 1st and 10, Perez will throw again. Across the middle, he's got a man wide open again. How about that? Jamal Robinson to the 40. So the Iron offense just continuing to throw all over Memphis' defense right now. Again, just another throw on the money from Perez and another receiver that's just wide open. Memphis playing a lot of zone and it's not working, and I expect to see them attempt more of a man-to-man approach, but interesting. First and 10 now from the 40. Great field position for Perez and squad. Back to throw again on 1st down. Quick throw. Another man wide open. It's Damian Washington to the 41 of the Express. Luis Perez finding men all over the place to throw to. Picked apart the right side. How about he picks apart the left side on this one? And again, it's just a wide open receiver. They're running simple routes, posts, slants. And this Memphis defense just has no response. The second time, they're just getting thrown all over. 1st and 10 now from the 41. And again, Perez is just doing such a good job right now. It's not even like they need to run the ball. 1st and 10. And now they go to Richardson. He's got a nice hole. Trent Richardson brings it inside the 40 to the 36. 2nd and 5 coming up for the Iron from Memphis' 36, and Tim Lewis trying to keep his offense in a rhythm here. They march down close to the red zone. Perez puts up an end zone shot. It's picked off. They do not want something like that to happen again. 2nd and 5. Luis to throw. Checks it down. It's complete but tackled right away. So 3rd and 4 now from the 35. Another big 3rd down for the Iron. Definitely in Nick Novak's range. But can Memphis get a big stop here on 3rd and 4? At least just keep this to a 3-0 game, given that Novak hits the field goal. All receivers spread wide for Perez to throw. And that's out of bounds. Incomplete. Looking for Jamal Robinson. Misses his man, so the Iron held to a field goal here. Just one of those throws. I mean, you got a couple guys there that almost looked like it was a throwaway. 4th and 4 from the 35. You'd probably expect to see Lewis send out Nick Novak for the field goal attempt. Singletary, he's a defensive guy, and he's got to be pretty happy with the way his defense is shutting down Birmingham once they get into their territory. 52-yard field goal attempt. Novak's first field goal try of the season, and it's well short. My goodness. Novak is not even close. That is one of the worst kicks I've seen. It's a clean hold. It's a clean spot. And it's a couple feet short. I mean, granted, 52 yards is a long field goal, but Tim Lewis not too pleased with that, and I do not blame him. So that's the second time Birmingham marched down in this first quarter, had an excellent drive, and came away with no points. First and 10 coming up for the Express now. In great field position from their own 42. They've basically been handed the ball twice. Let's see if Mike Singletary's squad can get things going on offense. Manziel gives it back to Stacy and trying to get through some tacklers, but cannot. Good tackle there by the Iron. Brings up 2nd and 7. That's Jamar Summers. Summers definitely got to watch on that defense. They've got a lot of defensive studs. Jamar Summers, we saw Bradley Silve make a nice play earlier. Elijah Campbell. It's going to be tough for Manziel to find openings. 2nd and 7 now from the 45. Time close to expiring. They're going to try to quick screen again. And again, it goes nowhere. This time it was Devin Lucien for the catch, and that's how we'll go to the second quarter. 0-0 is the score here in Birmingham. But man, I mean, you got to think with the way Birmingham has played, they could easily have a 10-0 lead right now. But instead, the Express have the football. 3rd and 8. This Iron defense playing a great game. I mean, Manziel, only 1 passing yard right now. 3rd and 8. They could not convert on the last 3rd down. Can they do it here? Manziel to throw. The Iron bring a blitz. And that's just another inaccurate throw from Manziel. Looking for Bird to the outside, but Johnny Football struggling so far to start this game. Brian Winslow will have to punt it away again, but look at this. The Iron bring a blitz. Manziel senses the pressure, just tries to get rid of it, and it's just mistimes the throw to Bird. 4th and 8 coming out from the 44, so excellent field position, wasted once again from the Express. Brian Winslow, slow to punt it away, just gets it off. That was dangerous. Bray back to receive, but this punt is going to go too far. Goes into the end zone, so the Iron will get it at the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 2 excellent drives from Birmingham, 0 points. Tim Lewis, I know it's early on in the season. You know, you're trying to figure things out, but you've got to find a way to start turning these drives into points. I mean, it's still a 0-0 ball game, even though you've completely dominated this entire first and 9 seconds of the second quarter. So, Luis Perez has made some great throws. Had that interception early on in the game. Can he get his team into scoring range, and can they actually score? 1st and 10 from the 20. Perez to throw on 1st down again. Quick shot across the middle, knocked away. Dangerous throw, looking for Quentin Patton. But that is excellent defense once again from the Express. 2nd and 10, and it's pretty weird to see Perez. I mean, that could have been his 2nd interception of the game, but overall, he's been throwing impressively well. 2nd and 10. See what the play call is. Perez to throw again. He's got all sorts of time. He's got to get rid of it. He will. Another man wide open. That's complete. Jamal Robinson to the 39. Perez already over 100 yards on the day as the Iron continue to push the ball down the field. How many times have we seen this today, and we're hardly into the second quarter? Robinson just is wide open across the middle. No one's even close. Memphis continuing to play zone, and I'm surprised Mike Singletary is not taking a more man-to-man approach right now, just considering the fact that the Iron have been throwing all over them. 1st and 10. They've been throwing a lot on 1st down, and it's been working. See what they decide to do here. Off-play action. Perez rolling out. There is a flag on the play, most likely holding. Throws it down the field. It's incomplete. And it is holding, so that's going to push him back 10 yards and to bring up 1st and 20. That's a tough one. You know, Birmingham was getting into a rhythm again on that drive, and now you're set up with the 1st and 20. A lot of those yards you just picked up, you lose. So we'll see how they bounce back. 1st and 20. Still 3 plays to get 20 yards, and with the way this offense has been playing, it is certainly possible. See if they can pull it off. 1st and 20. They go to Trent Richardson, and he's met in the backfield immediately. Excellent tackling up front by the Express. How about that play by Colton Jumper? The linebacker just breaks right through there, makes the play. Now 2nd and 21 coming up. Trent Richardson, he can be an excellent back, and we know he is an excellent back, but so far in this game, he's struggling to get going because this Express defense is getting to the ball very quickly on run plays. 2nd and 21. What is Tim Lewis going to call to try to get his team out of this one? Perez to throw. Blitz from Memphis. Checks it down to Richardson, and he's got some room to run. Trent Richardson brings it up to the 42, and that sets up Birmingham with a manageable 3rd and 7. So how about that? Nice gain of 14. It's just a great read from Perez. He gets blitz, sensitive pressure, sees Richardson wide open with a lot of green grass in front of him. And it's a nice gain of 14. Big 3rd and 7 coming up now for the Iron. Can they convert? From their own 42. We're down under 8 minutes in the second quarter. Neither team has scored yet. Can Perez get his team a big-time first down? 3rd and 7. Back to throw. He's got a lot of time. Going deep down the middle, and that's complete. Big reception. That's Wes Saxton down to the 27, and Perez is 150 yards through the air. How about that? This Birmingham passing attack has been unstoppable between the 20s. Just look at this. Wide open again down the seam is Saxton. This Express defense has been struggling to cover any of these receivers, whether they're wide receiver, running back coming out of the backfield, or tight end. Saxton with 63 receiving yards already. 1st and 10 coming up from the 27 for the Iron. In motion, does not get the carry. Richardson trying to push his way downfield, picks up about 3 on the play. DeMarcus Gates on the tackle. 2nd and 7 coming up from the 24. Gates, one of those linebackers to watch. I mean, he's an athletic player. He can do it all. He's going to be a player that Memphis' defense certainly relies on. 2nd and 7 from the 24. Will we finally get our first score of the game? On the ground again, it's Richardson. Trying to find a hole and brings it up close to a first down. He may have gotten it. And he does. First down to the 17. Blasts through the hole and then rolls over the defender and was not down until after he got the first down. That's impressive from Richardson. Sets him up 1st and 10 inside the red zone at the 17. Getting close to halfway through the second quarter. On the ground is Richardson again, and this time Memphis was ready for him. Blown up. Anthony Johnson in there along with Arnold Tarpley. 2nd 11 coming up from the 18, but how about this play? Look at this. Richardson, they've been putting him up the middle. This time they try the outside. They just, Birmingham's offensive line there just can't hold up. 2nd 11 coming up. You gotta think, I mean, the Iron have been down here so many times. It's just gotta be so frustrating for them to not be able to find the end zone. 2nd 11 though, still some opportunities here for Luis Perez and company. To throw is Perez. He's got time. Across the middle, knocked away. Dangerous throw. Nearly a 2nd interception of the game. That's Charles James breaking that one up. He had the interception before. Almost got a 2nd one. 3rd and 11. Massive play for the Iron. I mean, Novak, I'm sure he can knock through a 35-yarder, but still, with how well that they've played this game, it'd be disappointing to just only have a 3-0 lead here in the second quarter. Perez to throw. Blitz. And he's going to go down. Absolutely nowhere to go. That's David Toll with the sack. Pushes him back to the 25, so Singletary dials up the pressure, and it pays off. Big time. Look at this. I mean, just completely unblocked. Brings the house in. Perez with no time to throw the ball. Look at this. Toll just unblocked. Definitely miscommunication there from the offensive line, who overall has not been playing a bad game. But what a play from Memphis when they needed it. So now Nick Novak going to have to attempt a 42-yard field goal attempt, and he just missed a 52-yarder. Let's see if he can knock through the 42-yarder and get the Iron their first points of the season. The kick is up, and it's good. Birmingham with a 3-0 lead here with 4:03 to play in the second quarter. I mean, got to be happy with it. Finally got the lead after all this time. 3-0 is not quite how they pictured it, I'm sure, but it's something. And you got to admit, I mean, the Iron have completely outplayed the Express. This could easily be 13-0 game or 17-0 game. Tim Lewis. Got to be happy, though. His team has finally scored some points here in the first week of the AAF Simulated. Starting to watch these teams put it together offensively and defensively. And right now, the Express have got to find a way to put it together offensively. Something they have not been able to do this game so far. But down 3-0, you march down, you score, and you get the ball for the second half. And it's a completely different ball game. Novak will send it away again. Back to receive is Terrence McGee. And he's got some room to run. Breaks a tackle. And look at McGee go to the 29. It's a great field position again for the Memphis Express. And right now it's up to Johnny Manziel to try to make something happen. He has struggled today. He only has 1 passing yard at the moment. And we're almost through an entire half of football. He's got to find some sort of way to get himself into a groove, and it starts with the play calls from Mike Singletary. He's got to give his star quarterback a chance to prove himself. So far, Manziel certainly looked out of it. I mean, he's made a couple really bad throws. 1st and 10 from the 29. See what the Express do. They go with Stacy on the ground, and it's picked up right away by the Iron. Excellent tackling. That's Jonathan Massacoy. What a play. 2nd and 12 coming up. Look at this. Massacoy gets right in there. Stacy did not have a chance. We're seeing a lot of these defenders coming in unblocked on both sides, and these offensive line have got to find a way to figure it out. 2nd and 12 backed up now from their own 27. And they go on the ground again. It's Stacy trying to run over Summers, but met by 2. 3rd and 11 coming up. Only a gain of about 1. And the Iron defense has been absolutely locked down to start this game. I mean, this is a defense that has a lot of excellent players, and they're proven why they're one of the better teams in this league. 3rd and 11, Manziel again with a long 3rd down. Can he find a way to convert? All sorts of time to throw. He's going to go deep, and he's got a man, but it's intercepted. He overthrows him. Picked off by Jack Tocho, the safety. And the Iron take over at the 34 with 3 timeouts, 2 minutes and 32 seconds to play. Plenty of time. And that's definitely a throw Manziel's going to want back. He just overshoots his man. Just down the middle, he's got Brandon Barnes wide open. And just overthrows him. Jack Tocho comes up with the interception for Birmingham. And this defense is having a field day here in this first half. Trent Richardson, 6 carries, only 14 yards. Definitely a stat that we did not expect to see, but the Express have done a really good job of shutting him down. And overall, they've done a good job of shutting down the Iron once they get into Memphis territory, especially into scoring range. The Iron only have 3 points, even though they've been doing practically everything right. But Manziel, not his day. Just not a good debut. 1st and 10 from the 34. And they go on the ground to Richardson. Fights his way to the 38. Picks up about 4 on the play. 2nd and 6 coming up for the Iron. Probably just going to see the time run down to the 2-minute warning here. But the Iron have a lot of time to work with. They're going to have 2 minutes and 3 timeouts. Plenty of time to make something happen. We have hit the 2-minute warning here in Birmingham. The Iron with a 3-0 lead over the Express. But certainly, they could have scored a lot more points. They've just been playing excellent game. There's no other way to put it. But the 2nd and 6 now from their own 38. 2 minutes, 3 timeouts. See what Tim Lewis wants to dial up for his offense. Perez to throw. He's had a great day. Quick throw to the outside. It's complete. Robinson, does he get out of bounds? I think he does. First down for the Iron to the 48 of Memphis. Robinson, that's his 3rd catch. He's got 53 yards. And Luis Perez, he's had an excellent day so far. He has not thrown a touchdown. Yes, he's thrown an interception, but he has put the Iron in scoring position quite a few times. 1st and 10. Perez will throw again. Across the middle. Wide open man. Wes Saxon inside the 25 to the 23. Perez closing in on 200 yards already. My goodness. Wes Saxon is having himself a day as well. Look at this. This seam route has been unstoppable. The Express just continued to leave openings here down the seam. Unreal. 1st and 10 now from the 23. Plenty of time for the Iron to find the end zone. See if they can do it. 1st and 10. Perez to throw. Memphis brings a blitz. Checks it outside. That's Saxton. Does he have an angle? What a play. Brings him down to the 7, and he gets out of bounds again. And that puts Perez over 200 yards. And we're not even done with the first half. Wow. There's another great throw from Perez. Stribling cannot take him down. Finally knocked out of bounds by the free safety. But Wes Saxon is having himself a day. And Mike Singletary, see him on the sidelines, he's just like, what is going on with my defense? Singletary, defensive guy. But Memphis, they've just struggled. 1st and goal from the 7, a minute 24. I mean, Birmingham has literally all day to find the end zone. Let's see if they can get it done. To throw is Perez. He's got time. Going to the end zone. And is that caught? It is! Touchdown, Birmingham. The running back, Richardson, coming out of the backfield. And he finds the end zone for the Irons' 1st touchdown of the game. It's about time they found the end zone. Look at this. Just a beautifully put football. Richardson just runs a nice route. Gets wide open across the middle. That middle ground has been just openings all day long for Birmingham. 9-0, and now they're going to the booth.
Previous play is under review.
Let's take a look at this. Does he get both feet down in bounds? 1, 2, and he's got the catch. Yes, this definitely should stand. From my perspective, definitely should be a touchdown. See what the call is. And it is a touchdown. The Iron with a 9-0 lead, and now they're coming out for the 2-point conversion. Singletary not happy, but I mean you cannot deny that. There's quite obviously a touchdown. And the Iron can take an 11-point lead here if they can convert on this 2-point conversion. Perez will throw. Why not? Across the middle, and this time he misses his throw. Don't know who he was looking for. Not a good throw from Perez, but overall he's been playing a great game. I mean, just look at those stats. 213 yards, a touchdown. He's had himself a great first half. 4 plays, 63 yards. Perez, a magician, but yeah, I don't exactly know who that was to. Probably a timing sort of throw, and just lets it go before he realizes no one's there. 9-0, the Tim Lewis's Iron lead the Express. A minute 20, so the Express still have some time to try to score if they can. Generally speaking, the Iron have just completely dominated this game. It hasn't even been close. And the Iron could easily have 9 more points right now. So, Novak, kick it away. Terrence McGee back to receive from about the goal line. He'll take it up with blockers, trying to break tackles, and once again brings it to the 29. So, a minute 15, 3 timeouts. You've got Johnny Manziel. But the thing is, Manziel does not look like Manziel right now. He has not played a good game. 3 for 6 with 1 yard and an interception. I mean, not exactly the type of start you'd be expecting from your star quarterback. Of course, it takes time to settle in, settle down. But overall, he's just been very inaccurate with the football. 1st and 10. I wonder if Singletary is just going to play it safe here and just try to reset things in the second half, or if we'll try to get some points here. Memphis gets it for the second half. So, 1 score and they're right back in this game, whether it comes now or in the second half. Manziel to throw. Across the middle, that's caught. Big reception, Reese Horn, finally. It's about time Manziel found his big-time receiver. Reese Horn to the 45. Pickup of 16 on the play. As time continues to tick, and now they will use the timeout. 9-0 is the score, the Iron lead. Here in their opening debut in Birmingham. This home crowd loves it. I mean, they have been very receptive to the Iron. They love having professional football here in town. 1st and 10 coming up from the 45, though, for the Express. Just a couple more first downs, and they've got themselves at least a field goal before the half. Manziel to throw. Iron bring a blitz. Got another man wide open. That's complete. Devin Lucien down to the 31. So the Express finally finding themselves some offense. Under a minute to play here with 56 seconds, though, and only 1 timeout. So the Express in a dangerous place to be, considering this is a Madden simulation. They never do a good job at using their timeouts, time management. So we'll see if they can actually come away with points here. 1st and 10 from the 31. Manziel to throw. All sorts of time. He's going to go deep. He's got a man and he gets out of bounds. Devin Lucien to the 8. What a throw for Manziel. And the Express certainly in a position to score before half. What a drive. And Lucien with his 3rd catch for 48 yards. Wow, so Johnny Manziel finally coming alive here. Look at this throw right on the money to Lucien. Cannot put it in a better spot than that. Nice on the sidelines. Lucien gets his feet down. And what a big completion for the Express. They've got 50 seconds left. Going to booth review again, and I'm confused with that. I mean, that certainly looked like a catch. He has possession, and I believe he has 2 feet. Yeah, right there. He's got 2 feet clearly in bounds. I do not see why they're even reviewing this, and if it gets overturned, that would be pretty wild. And it stands.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
And of course, you can't be upset with that call. Lucien was quite obviously in bounds. 1st and goal coming up from the 8 for the Express. Can Johnny Manziel get his team to the end zone here before halftime? To throw. He's got time. Blitz. Got his man across the middle. Lucien fighting his way down to the 2. 2nd and goal coming up now for the Express, and they're going to choose to not use their timeout. Probably a smart idea. Watch them take it now, though, after they let all the time run out. 2nd and goal coming up from the 2. All receivers spread wide for the Express. Manziel to throw. Big blitz. He's going to take it himself. He's got room to the outside. Lost the football. And it's picked up by Birmingham. And he's got room to run down the sidelines. Are you kidding me? Jonathan Massacoy down the sidelines. Can he go all the way? Lucien gaining ground and takes him down at the 20. Unbelievable. Wow. What a turn of events. There in the final seconds. And Birmingham can get another field goal now. So, after an incredible drive, Manziel tries to take it to the end zone himself, and he loses the football. That's his 2nd turnover of the day. It just pops out. That's Elijah Campbell who breaks it out, and now the Iron might try to run a play here. Why not? Maybe try to push it to the end zone, take a timeout, get another 3 points. First and 10 coming up from the 20 for the Iron. Perez to throw. He's got time. He's got to let it go, though. He's going to go to the end zone. Knocked away. Looking for Robinson, and you'd expect Tim Lewis to just send out his field goal unit here and take the 3 points and go to halftime with a 12-0 lead. What a game-changing play, though. We have seen a few of these now, and that's a crushing turnover for the Express. Nick Novak on for a 37-yard field goal attempt now. The kick is up, and it is good. The Birmingham Iron lead 12-0 as we head to the second half. And we have seen some crazy plays. It has been an exciting game here in Birmingham. The Iron, though, 12-0 lead. They pitched a first-half shutout of Johnny Manziel and his Express. We'll see what happens in the second half. The Express receive. It's going to be a good second half. We'll be right back after this quick break. Welcome back to Birmingham, where the hometown Iron have a 12-0 lead over the visiting Memphis Express, and both of these teams have had ups and downs throughout this game, but especially Memphis. I mean, their offense could not get anything going. Then, within a minute and a half, they march it all the way down to the 2-yard line, and Johnny Manziel fumbles his second turnover of the game. But the Express, despite how bad that they've played, they're only down 12-0. They get the ball. You think a score right here puts them right back into it. We'll see. Nick Novak boots it away. McGee on the return, takes it from the 3, and he's got room to run. Takes it to the 31, so good starting field position right now for the Express. And Johnny Manziel, he got into a rhythm on that last drive. He was making some excellent throws. He was just in rhythm and in timing with his receivers. We'll see if he can carry that over here. I mean, he's had 2 turnovers. And right now, if you're the Express, if you can't march down and score right now, you're going to be in trouble for the rest of this game. Time goes by quick. And if Birmingham can take a 3-score lead, it's going to make it very, very difficult for the Express to come back. There was a lot riding on this drive for the Express, and Johnny Manziel's got to find a way to get his team down the field and then actually punch it into the end zone. First and 10 from the 31. Manziel to throw, and he's going to take it again. Interesting play call from Singletary. I mean, that's the exact same play call that had the turnover right there down to the 2, but I guess they called it because catch Birmingham off guard. Only a pickup of 3. Second and 7 coming up from the 34. And they try the screen again, and what in the world? Lucien is blown up. I do not know why they keep running that screen. 3rd and 9 coming up from the 32. Bradley Silv, that's the second time he has completely read that one. And I just don't understand this. There's no blocking. None of these receivers are blocking down the field. And Devin Lucien, not a chance. So 3rd and 9 for the Express. A huge 3rd down right now. And with the way they've been playing, I don't have a lot of confidence in Johnny Manziel to get them this first down. But Mike Singletary definitely partially to blame for some of these bad play calls that have put Johnny Manziel into bad situations. Manziel to throw. Lots of time. He's got to let the ball go. He will. He's going to take a deep shot down the field. And is knocked away. Looking for Reese Hornan. No flag. Bradley Sylvan coverage, and the Iron get away with it. I mean, I don't know if that ball was even catchable, but it looked like there was some contact between Horn and Sylvan. Just an excellent play. Actually, that's Ja'Cory Shepard, excuse me. So Memphis is going to have to punt the ball away again, and how disappointing is that to march all the way down right before the half, have a fumble, and now on your opening drive of the second half, you go nowhere once again. Winslow to punt it away for the 3rd time today. Quan Bray back to receive. He's got some room to run, makes a move, brings it past the 25, to the 26. So Birmingham, 12-0 lead, and out comes Luis Perez, who is having himself one heck of a debut. I mean, he's been throwing the ball all over the place. Found Richardson for the touchdown, finding West Saxton literally everywhere, and just making things happen offensively. They've been completely exposing the Express down the seam, and it's about time the Express start covering that up, because if they let the Iron score a touchdown here, it's close to the game being over. First and 10 from the 26. Let's see what Tim Lewis calls for the first play of the second half for his offense. On the ground, it's Richardson with a big hole. Richardson bullying his way to the 35. So he had a hard time getting going in that first half. Had a nice touchdown catch. Definitely expect to see him get going here, especially with the lackluster defense from the Express just overall. They got to let Richardson start pounding the football and just start putting this game away. I know there's over 7.5 minutes left in this third quarter, but the Iron have just controlled it. Perez to throw. Quick throw, that's West Saxton. He's going to get enough for the first down. Picks up 2 on the play. First and 10 coming up from the 37. West Saxton with 107 yards, and honestly, it's similar to Marcus Baugh of the San Diego Fleet. Just a couple days ago, we had the game between the Fleet and the Commanders, and Marcus Baugh had 128 yards receiving as a tight end, and Saxton, he's doing the same thing here in Birmingham. First and 10 from the 37. Let's see if Birmingham can keep things moving. I mean, with the way they've been playing, I don't expect to see Memphis stopping them. First and 10 from the 37. To throw is Perez. Big blitz, and then it's intercepted! Picked off by the Express. That's David Toll, and Perez is throwing his second pick of the game. And honestly, I think I just had an announcer jinx right there. I am so sorry, Luis Perez. I just said I don't think the Express can stop them, and what do you know? The receiver falls down, and Perez, staring down the linebacker, throws it right to him. That's just an unfortunate break. Just Patton and Perez not on the same page, so the Express coming out. What a play by David Toll. He had a beautiful sack a couple drives ago to hold Birmingham to a field goal, and now he gets a big-time interception. First and 10 now for the Express from the Irons 43. If they can't put points on the board here, you might as well just write this game off and call it a day, because this Express offense has been given lots of opportunities. Second turnover for the Iron, and you can't put all the blame on Perez. He's played a great game. First and 10 from the 43. They give it to Stacy with a big hole. Zach Stacy fights his way to the 34. That's a great run there on first down. Brings up 2nd and 1. I mean, for the Express, you're at least in the field goal range now, but you do have to find a way to push to the end zone. 2nd and 1 from the 34. Good spot to be in. You've got lots of options from this spot. Let's see what Mike Singletary dials up for his offense. 2nd and 1. Lots of movement. Manziel going to take it himself, and it goes nowhere. Tries to cut it upfield, but it's blown up. That's Casey Sales in there to make the play. 3rd and 4 coming up from the 37. Look at that. I know you love to use Manziel as a runner, but it just hasn't been working in this game, and I don't like the play call there on 2nd and 1. You've got to let Manziel throw the football, because now 3rd and 4, he cannot afford to take a sack here. You've got to find a way to at least come away with some level of points. 3rd and 4, the Express have been up and gets it all day long. Can they find a way to get a first down here? Manziel will throw. He's got time. Quick throw, and it's knocked away and almost intercepted. Looking for Lucien, but how about the play by the Iron defense to come up with a stop? And Lucien, he's got it, but the throw is a little bit too inside for Manziel. It allows Bradley Silv to get to that football and just knock it away from Lucien. If Manziel puts that a little bit more to the back shoulder, Lucien's got a first down. So I'm curious to see what the play call is. It's a field goal. Austin McGinnis now for his first field goal attempt, 54 yards. Can he put it through? The kick is up, and it's good. So Austin McGinnis gets the Memphis Express their first points of the season. It's 12-3. Just gets it through, and how about that? The confidence of Singletary in his kicker to send out McGinnis and just bang it right through. Gotta be happy with that. I mean, they at least are on the board. 5.5 minutes to play in the third quarter. We've got plenty of time if the defense can start making some more stops. I mean, David Toll with a huge interception. Interesting thing, though, the Express have been handed the ball a couple times. They've also got the ball down to the 2, yet they only have 3 points. So Singletary's got to find a way to get his offense to score points. Quan Bray takes it out of the end zone on the return. Tries to make a move and take it down to 24. So Luis Perez and company are going to be coming back out, and Perez, he's played a good game. I mean, he's had those 2 interceptions. It was a 50-50 ball on the first one, and then a miscommunication on that second interception between him and Patton. Just a couple bad breaks. I mean, Perez, he's been making good decisions. He's been throwing the ball well. Just a couple interceptions that have kept Memphis in this game. 12-3 coming up for the Iron. I mean, 1st and 10 for the Iron at the 24, and they're up 12-3. So, my goodness, I need help up here in the booth. 1st and 10 from the 24. And they go to Richardson on the ground. Tries to find a hole and gets about 4 yards in the play. Brings up 2nd and 6 now from the 28. Richardson only 31 yards on the ground. Expect to see the Iron start to lean on him as they try to milk the clock and start pulling away. 2nd and 6 from the 28. Perez to throw. He's got time. That's complete. 1st down. Jamal Robinson on the reception. 1st and 10 now from the 35. That's a big pickup. Robinson having himself a nice day. And the Iron continue to move the football. Just a nice throw from Perez. Finds his man. Make sure he gets to the sticks. Nicely executed. 1st and 10 from the 35. Off play action. Perez to throw. He's going to go deep. Looking down the field. And that is intercepted again. Picked off. That's Jeremy Couture with the interception for the Memphis Express at the 15. What an athletic play from Couture, and Perez has thrown his 3rd interception of the day. And that's the type of play, I know you want that one-on-one, but you can only take that shot if you know your receiver has the play, and Washington there is covered like a glove. What in the world? What a catch. One-hander from Jeremy Couture, and the Express in business. Can they find a way to score a touchdown? Johnny Manziel has not played a good game whatsoever. He's got to find a way to put it together here for the Express. Down 12-3, 4 minutes to play in the third quarter. You have plenty of time to push and make a comeback here. First and 10. On the ground they go with Stacy. Cuts it upfield, and Zach Stacy past the 20 to the 22. Picks up 7 on the play. 2nd and 3 coming up for the Express. Stacy's found some nice holes to run through. Sets them up nicely. 2nd and 3. They had a nice 2nd and 1 on that previous drive. Manziel has got to find a way to just get into a rhythm throwing. I mean, that last drive before half, he made some nice throws. He's got to do that consistently here for the Express. And a quick throw, and inaccurate. It's a quick throw to Brandon Barnes. Manziel just is not, mentally, he's just not there as a quarterback right now. He's made quite a few errant throws. 3rd and 3. Huge 3rd and 3 right now for the Express. I mean, the defense can only create so many turnovers. It's about time Manziel gets the job done for his team. 3rd and 3. Manziel to throw. Across the middle, and again, inaccurate. Wow. Johnny Manziel having an awful day. Looking for Lucien, but just completely misses the mark. And 4th and 3 from your own 22. You have to punt this away, and what a shame. This defense has been doing a decent job creating turnovers. Ryan Winslow has to punt it away again. Back to receive is Quan Bray, and he'll be taken down right at the 27. So the Iron coming right back out. That is 2 3-and-outs from the Express's offense off of 2 interceptions from Luis Perez. I mean, I gotta admit that last interception was not a good throw, and now backed up against the wall offensively. They've got to find a way to get back into their groove. I mean, they have a 12-3 lead. All you need is one more touchdown to try to really just put this game away. But Singletary, he's got to find a way to get his team going. I mean, that's just gross. 2 interceptions and your offense is 2 3-and-outs. And they go in the end around as Patton has not been involved much in the passing game, but gets a run there. That's a pickup of 7. 2nd and 3 coming up from the 34. I like the creativity from Lewis. His offense has been in a bit of a slump, especially because of those 2 interceptions. Nice play call to just try to shake things up. Second and 3 from the 34. On the ground, it's Richardson trying to get to the sticks and just short. 2-yard pickup, 3rd and 1, another big 3rd down. This is huge, 3rd and 1. If the Express defense can come up with another stop, they'll still give their offense a chance to make something happen. Third and 1. On the ground, it's Richardson. Goes nowhere. Stopped right away in the backfield. Excellent tackling there. How about that play? David Tull. He has had a sack. He's had an interception. And he's got a huge 3rd down stop there to keep his Express in this ball game. And Richardson, I don't know what he sees there. He's got a hole to the left, but he decides to cut to the right into the waiting arms of David Tull. So Cameron Schmidt gonna have to punt it away. Surprisingly, the first punt right now for the Irons offense. Late in the 3rd quarter. He'll boot it away. Back to receive is Reese Horn, but he's just gonna let it bounce. And takes a great bounce of the Iron. Actually, at the 17, so not the greatest bounce. 1st and 10 coming up for the Express. Backed up in their own 20 again. You know, Zach Stacy has played a pretty good game. He's only got a little over 30 yards on the ground, but he's done what he's had to do on the ground, and Manziel has not been able to fulfill his side of the deal. I mean, just overall, he's just not played a good game. 1st and 10, coming up from the 17. Can Memphis finally have their drive? You still have over a full quarter to play. It's only a matter of time before you do something right, I think. And Manziel going to take it himself to the outside. Makes a move and stays on his feet. Johnny Manziel picks up a 1st down at the 27. So they go with that RPO, and that time it works. I mean, I don't know why Singletary keeps calling that play, even though it has not been working well, but that time it works. And look, this is what Manziel can do. Makes Campbell miss. I'm sure that one felt good for Manziel. Campbell had forced a fumble there at the end of the 1st half. First and 10 now from the 27. Manziel's got to find a way to start pushing the ball down the field. The Express need a touchdown. They need it quickly. On the ground, it's Stacy trying to break some tackles. Brings it to the 30 before he's taken down. 2nd and 7 coming up as we near the end of the 3rd quarter. That was probably the last play, and I'd assume that it is, as we only have a couple seconds left. And that'll do it. 3 quarters down, 1 more to go. The Iron with a 12-3 lead over the Express. They are just hanging on here. Even though Perez has not made good decisions here in the 2nd half, the Express defense has really stepped it up. but it's this offense that has not found a way to make it happen. Can they have a fourth quarter comeback here? I mean, they have literally been handed comeback material, but can this offense actually put it together is the question. 2nd and 7 from the 30. Manziel to throw. Gotta let it go, he will. That's complete across the middle. Close to a first down is the running back, Stacy. Big 3rd and 1 for the Express from their own 36. They have really struggled on 3rd downs. Can they get it here? Crucial 3rd and 1. What's the play call going to be from Singletary? Manziel will throw. Blitz from the Iron. He's got time to the outside, and it is knocked away. What a play by Joe Powell. Knocking it away from Zach Stacy. He got blown up. Powell with the play. And look at this. Stacy has it, and Powell just jars it loose with a hit in 4th and 1. What is Mike Singletary going to call here? I'd be honest, if I were him, I would go for it. Their defense is not going to get another stop. They've got to just try to go for it here and keep this drive. They're going to punt. Wow. Ryan Winslow will punt it away. And I do not like that play call. You're basically just accepting losing the game. And great punt, though. Gets him down to 2, so Birmingham has a lot of work to do. But what a disappointing showing from this Express offense. I am very disappointed with the way that they played. They certainly don't deserve to win this game. Perez, 15 for 23, 223 yards. He's got the nice touchdown, but he's got 3 picks. And this second half, the first half, played a great first half. The second half, he struggled a lot. And right now, 1st and 10 from the 2. I don't know if Memphis' defense can get another stop, though. 2 interceptions, and they forced a punt. 1st and 10 now from their own 2. Let's see what Tim Lewis decides to do on 1st down. On the ground, it's Richardson, and he goes nowhere. Taking down the line of scrimmage, and his struggles continue. The Memphis defense has done a really impressive job of shutting down Richardson. That's for sure. 2nd and 10 from the 2. Back to the ground. It's Richardson. Picks up about 2 on the play. So 3rd and 8 coming out from the 4. The Express. This is the one stop that they need. I mean, they've gotten plenty of stops. It's not their fault if they give this one up. They have been on the field almost all day long. 3rd and 8. And they're going to go on the ground to Richardson. And he is close to a first down. I think he got it. And no, just short. They're going to mark him just short. So the Iron are going to have to send out the punt team. Richardson burst through that hole, and I thought he was going to get it, but Jeremy Couture, he had a nutty interception earlier. Comes up with a big tackle there. Fourth and inches. Tim Lewis would probably be smart just to punt it away here, and he will. Schmidt on to punt it away again from his own end zone. He'll boot it away. Reese Horn back to receive, and this is a boomer to the 35. Horn tries to make a move, brings it to the 39. So now, just under 7 minutes to play, and the Express get the ball back. Johnny Manziel. Quite frankly, he has played an awful game. It's been a very underwhelming performance from someone who was supposed to be a star in this opening week of the Alliance. But with time left, 6:59 to play, if you can somehow march down and score a touchdown after all this, I'll be impressed, because so far they've looked helpless offensively. Their only points came from an interception in Memphis territory that set them in Birmingham territory that set them up with a field goal. 1st and 10, Manziel to throw, blitz from the Iron. He's going to take a deep shot. looking deep down the field, and that is hauled in. Devin Lucien catches it at the 6. What in the world? What a grab, Devin Lucien. That was a 50-50 ball. Manziel just put it up. And how in the world did Devin come down with that? Look at this. He goes up and just comes down. That is excellent coverage. You really can't play the ball any better than that. But it's 1st and goal now from the 6. The Memphis got down here at the end of the first half. Manziel fumbled. Can the Express get a quick touchdown here and get themselves right back into this game? On the ground, it's Stacy to the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis Express. Wow. Zach Stacy takes it in from 6 yards out, and the Express are just 3 points away from it being a tie game. And after the way they've been just completely outplayed almost this entire game long, it's incredible to say that this is still a ball game that's up in the air. Stacy, what a run. Finds the end zone, and Singletary's squad finally finds the end zone. It's been long, and now it's a big 2-point try here. You get this 2-point try, you can win with a field goal. Can they convert? Manziel will throw. He's got time, he's got to let it go. Backing up, will throw, and that is caught. Reese Horn for the 2-point conversion, and the Express have made it a 1-point game with 6:12 to play. 12-11 Iron lead. So look at that. It's a great catch by Horn. I mean, finally gets open. Manziel went through all sorts of progressions there, but the Iron defense finally gives up a touchdown and the 2-point conversion. So Tim Lewis's squad now with a lot of pressure on them. 6:12 to play. You only have a 1-point lead, and it's really unbelievable the fact that the Iron only have a 1-point lead at this point in the game. Austin McGinnis got the first Express points of the season. Boots it away. Quan Bray takes it from the 1-yard line. Makes a nice move and taken down by the face mask. That hurts. That is tough against Jonathan Cook, and that's going to push Birmingham practically to midfield already. So the Iron get a big break there, and the Express with just a costly mistake. You finally get yourself back in the ball game, then you hand them the ball at the 47. Manziel staying warm on the sideline. Singletary is not happy with the defense there, but 1st and 10 coming up now from the 47 for the Iron. All receivers spread out for Luis Perez, who had a great first half. He's thrown 3 interceptions, 2 of them in the second half. Can he redeem himself here and get his team back into a winning position? That's across the middle. Got a man, Wes Saxton, into Memphis territory to the 45. The Iron clinging to a 1-point lead. And again, it's crazy that we've gotten to this point because the Iron have played such a good game. They've shut down Memphis almost the entire game long. They've marched the ball down countless times, yet they only have a 1-point lead. And just been some bad mistakes, some bad errors, offensively and defensively, that have just led up to this point. 2nd and 2. Quick screen, that's complete. Jamal Robinson with the angle. Robinson down the sidelines to the 22. Boy, did Birmingham need that. This offense has been silent this entire second half. But a big-time play. Look at this. That time, see, that's how you do a screen. You get your receivers to block downfield, and it works. Singletary's got to teach his receivers how to block like that. Robinson having himself one heck of a performance. 1st and 10 now coming up from the 22, and the Iron in phenomenal position here. I mean, even a field goal is huge because then you're forcing Memphis to have to score a touchdown. Something that Memphis still really hasn't proven that they can do whenever they want to. And Trent Richardson with the big hole. Fights his way inside the 15 to the 15. Thought he got to the 14. Still, great run. 7 yards, 2nd and 3, and this Birmingham crowd has been pretty silent throughout this entire second half, but they're coming alive again. 2nd and 3 from the 15. in motion and getting the carry. That's Quentin Patton again to the 11. First down, Birmingham. Time continues to run, and Memphis' defense, again, looking like how they looked in the first half. Just struggling to get stops. Time continues to roll. First and 10 now from the 11. Trent Richardson with a big hole. Richardson to the end zone. Touchdown Iron. Trent Richardson, he's been pretty silent throughout this entire game, but he finds the end zone for the first time this season, and Birmingham is back up by 7 points. Wow. And this game just continues to flip when it comes to momentum. Richardson just barrels his way in for his first touchdown of the season. And he had the catch earlier in the end zone as well. Huge 2-point conversion. This could not be any bigger than it is right now. Perez to throw. And it's knocked away. What a play. So Memphis keeps it within one score. That's DeMarcus Gates in there to make a nice play. Trent Richardson couldn't hang on, so can't blame him. I mean, he had a great run there for the touchdown. But boy, this is going to be an exciting ending here. And that was not DeMarcus Gates. I'm sorry, guys. I believe that was either Charles James or it was Jonathan Cook. Actually, it might have been the safety, Brandon Maiden. I'm still getting used to the player numbers, guys. But wow, how about that? Tim Lewis's squad marches it down, and you go back to that face mask that gave Birmingham the ball midfield. Just allowed that drive to be so much easier for them to march down. Up 18-11. Now, the thing is, no extra points in this league. You have to go for 2. So Memphis, even if they score a touchdown, they're either going to win or they're going to lose. Well, let's see if this offense can actually put together another drive here. It's going to be exciting. And Terrence McGee decides to take it out of the end zone. Looking for a decent return to start things off. He takes it to the 26. So the Express, down by 7. 3:31 to play. You got 3 timeouts. So just got to find a way to get it to the end zone. And the last drive, they scored very quickly. Manziel just hauled up a prayer. And Devin Lucien made the catch of the game to keep Memphis in this one. And still, it is amazing, even though Birmingham just scored the touchdown, it's amazing that Memphis is even in this position here at the end of the game to potentially win it. With the way that they played, I mean, Birmingham should be winning this game by 20 points. It's only a 7-point game. What a huge 2-point stop there. First and 10 from the 26. Manziel to throw. Deep down the seam, and it's almost intercepted. My goodness. Would have been his second interception of the game. That was dangerous, right through the hands of the Iron defense. Wow. I believe that was Jacoby Shepard. Almost had the pick. Second and 10 from the 26. Manziel to throw again. Quick shot that's complete, making a move. Pushing it up to the 35. That's a nice grab by Brandon Barnes, the tight end. Brings up a huge 3rd and 1 right now. That's Barnes' first catch of the day, and he's a big tight end. I'm surprised we haven't seen more of him. But at the same time, we haven't seen much of the Express offense as a whole. 3rd and 1. Under 3 minutes to play. Huge. Couldn't get any bigger than this right now for the Express. Manziel to throw. Lots of time. Guns it across the middle. There's a flag. Wow. Pass interference. That's Shaheed Salmon, the linebacker. And that'll give Memphis the first down at the 44. That is a huge penalty. I don't know if Memphis would have converted on that one. And Tim Lewis, I'm certain that he is not happy right now with that one. That's tough. First and 10 now from the 44. Memphis, let's see if they can use that first down to give them some momentum. Manziel to throw. Lots of time. Deep to the sidelines. Got a man wide open. Did he hang on? He did. Big catch. That's Dantes Bird on the reception to the 42 of the Iron. And it's really, again, it's unbelievable that Memphis is in the position to have this drive. after the way Birmingham has played, it would be wild if the Express somehow won this game. 1st and 10 from the 42. Manziel to throw again. Quick shot. Wide open man across the middle. Breaking tackles. Down to the 31. Zach Stacy. He's been making a great impact on the ground and through the air. Ryan White on the tackle, but not before. It's another Express first down, and probably going to see this clock run down to the 2-minute warning here, and why not? I mean, time is on your side right now. We have had to the final 2 minutes of the opening game for both of these teams in the AAF Simulated, and it could not be more exciting of a finish. 18-11, Memphis in a position to either win or lose from Birmingham's 31, 3 timeouts, 2 minutes to play. It's a nail-biter, and these fans are certainly pretty anxious. 1st and 10. Johnny Manziel to throw. He's got time. He's going to go deep for the big shot. And it's knocked away and almost picked off. My goodness. Reese Horn could not hang on. It was a nice throw from Manziel. Wow. Jack Tocho almost came away with his 2nd pick of the game. 2nd and 10 now from the 31. All receivers spread wide for Manziel. Let's see what Mike Singletary calls here on 2nd and 10. High snap. Manziel with a nice grab. Guns it across the middle. It's complete. Dantes Bird takes it down to the 16. So the Memphis Express are inside the red zone for the 3rd time today. What a big-time reception. And just a beautiful throw from Manziel on the money to Bird. And then Bird fights upfield to get the first down and some extra yardage. Closing in on a minute and a half, and we have reached that mark. Manziel to throw. Lots of time. He's going to go to the end zone, and is that caught? It is! Touchdown, Reese Horn! You've got to be kidding me. The Express are 1 2-point conversion away from potentially winning this game. What a comeback. Manziel has come alive in the 4th quarter. Look at this throw. That is a Johnny Manziel that we were expecting to see all game long. And Reese Horn, does he get the feet down? Oh, man. This one's certainly going to go to review. That is so hard to tell. Let's take a look at this again. It looks like he's just out of the back of the end zone. 1. Does he get 2? Oh, from that angle, it looks like he gets both feet down. I think that touchdown should stand. See what the call is. My goodness, this is intense. Wow.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
What? And Madden once again coming in the clutch with some of these weird glitches. It stands as a touchdown. And it definitely should have. 2-point conversion now for the lead. Manziel to throw. Pressured, and it's caught! Memphis has a 1-point lead. 19-18. Dantes Bird with the reception. And the Express have a 1-point lead with just 1:25 to play. What an unreal turn of events here. This 4th quarter has been insane. And it all goes back to that one catch from Devin Lucien to set up the Express, and now Luis Perez, who, I mean, played a great first half. 2nd half, he really struggled through 2 interceptions. All pressure on him, and Mike Singletary has somehow given his squad a chance to come away with a win here in week 1. Quan Bray back to receive. He should just take a knee, and he will. 19-18. The Express lead by 1 point. 1:25. 3 timeouts. Plenty of time for Perez to march his team down the field and get themselves in a field goal range. My goodness. Again, it could not be more exciting than this. One last drive for the Iron to try to open up their season with a win. Let's see what happens. 1st and 10 from the 25. Perez will throw. Memphis only brings 3. Perez has got to get rid of the football. He will. And he's got a man wide open. That's Quentin Patton. breaks loose and gets to the 44. Unbelievable. Perez had all day to throw, and Quentin Patton finally gets a catch. That's his first catch of the day, and it might be one of the biggest. Look at that. What a throw from Perez as Patton finds a way to escape. 1st and 10 now. We're under a minute from the 44. Perez to throw. He's going to take a deep shot. My goodness. He's going to the end zone, and whoa! Almost picked off. What is Luis Perez doing? That was so risky. I don't know why he took a shot there. You're only down by 1 point. You need a field goal. You don't need a touchdown. Holy smokes. 19-18. 2nd and 10 now from the 44. Another first down. And you're getting close to field goal range for Novak. Perez to throw. Gotta get rid of it. He will. Checks it down. That's caught. Richardson. He's got a lot of room and into field goal territory. How about that? And they call a timeout. To the 27, and Birmingham down by 1, but with a chance to win this game. This has been one of the most wild fourth quarters we have ever had in the Simulated Network. XFL, AAF. Of course, we just started the alliance here. My goodness, we have had a great week 1, and this is a nail-biter. 1st and 10 now from the 27. Perez just cannot afford to take a sack here. Now that I said that, I'm sure he will. Low snap. Richardson with the carry. Richardson with room to run. Making moves. And face mask on top of it. Memphis just cannot catch a break on this last drive. Unbelievable. So they're going to get down to the 6. And if you're Birmingham, you almost have the urge to try to score a touchdown here. Personally, I'd keep it on the ground and just let Richardson run it. But, 1st and goal from the 6. What a wild game. This really is one of the most exciting ones that we've ever had. 1st and goal. Judging from the way things look, expect to see them keep it on the ground with Richardson. No, they're going to throw. Perez going to the end zone. He's got a man. It's caught. Touchdown Iron, and they reclaim the lead. Wes Saxton. Unbelievable. 24-19, and the Iron, in just a minute, march down and regain the lead. Saxton is wide open, and Memphis just completely bit on the run, and the tight end is able to get open. Luis Perez set a tough second half, but what a drive. Saxton, yeah, that's a catch. And the Iron back on top. Wow, 24-19, and now 2-point conversion here. It's a big one because if Memphis can somehow score a touchdown, they still are going to need a 2, as long as you can get this 2-point conversion here. Perez will throw. Going to the end zone, and it's Saxton again. Why not? 2-point conversion is good. Birmingham, this crowd is going nuts. 26-19 lead for the Iron in a game that just continues to go back and forth. So much scoring here in this fourth quarter. I mean, it was just 12-3. And now it's 26-19. This has been one heck of a game. Wow. Nick Novak to send it away, and Tim Lewis has got to be so happy with this crowd. I'm honestly just speechless with the way this game has gone. Terrence McGee on the return. Smart to kick it short because that runs more clock. So the Express now, they need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion after they just got that twice in a row this quarter. I don't know if Manziel can get it done. I mean, he has turned it around here after his dismal start. He's had a great fourth quarter. But with only 28 seconds, 2 timeouts. With how crazy this game has gone, nothing is out of the question right now. Honestly, if you're Birmingham, probably wishing that you would have run out the clock. First and 10 from the 29. What does Manziel have up his sleeve? To throw. Birmingham brings a blitz. Shoots across the middle. It's incomplete. Manziel inaccurate with the football. Brings up 2nd and 10 with only 24 seconds to play. Second and 10 now from the 29. Manziel to throw. He's got time. He's got to get rid of it. Going deep across the middle. It's complete. And the ball's loose. It comes out and Birmingham gets it. And that should do it. Wow. Dantes Bird fumbles the ball away. And that should end it. Huge play for the Iron. So Manziel with a nice completion there across the middle to Bird. And then the ball just comes out. It's Benaquez Brown who gets in there, knocks it away, and then it's picked up by the Iron. And they should just be able to kneel it out and come away with a massive victory here in week 1. What a game. What a ball game. This one came down to the very last second. And Birmingham is going to come out on top. No need to use that timeout if you're Memphis. Just trying to extend this game where they're ultimately going to lose. 2nd and 11, 15 seconds to play. Obviously, this game is over. Perez out there to kneel it down again. He does, and Memphis once again uses their final timeout. But all Perez needs to do here is kneel one final time, and this game is over. With only 14 seconds left, it's going to run out. So I don't know what Singletary's doing using these timeouts, but again, it's a Madden simulation for you. My goodness, this has been such an exciting game, and it really makes me miss the Alliance, but I'm so glad that it can be back here on the AAF Simulated. And that will do it for us here from Birmingham. The Iron are going to come away with a win as the final seconds run out. 1 second. And that is the game. Mike Singletary's Express falls short 26-19 to Tim Lewis's Iron. What a ball game. That was one heck of a game. This fourth quarter was wild. Johnny Manziel fights to get his team back into it. They take a lead 19-18 with only a minute and a half to play. But then Luis Perez gets his guys back down the field and they score the game-winning touchdown. 26-19 is our final from Birmingham. The Iron start 1-0. The Memphis Express fall to 0-1. Next week is going to be interesting for both these teams because they'll be playing. Birmingham will be hosting Salt Lake, who has not played yet, and Memphis will be hosting Arizona, who also has not played yet. That Arizona hosting Salt Lake will be our next game in the AAF Simulated. We don't really know what to expect from either of those teams, so still things up in the air for Birmingham and Memphis as to how they'll play next week against whoever their opponent actually is. But what a game from Birmingham. 26-19 is our final. The Iron. That was a heart-wrencher if you're an Iron fan and an Express fan. Thank you guys for watching. This was a ton of fun. What a game. We've only got one more game left to go here in week 1 of the AAF Simulated. Thank you for joining me. I'm James Larson with the AAF Simulated. Make sure you go follow us on Twitter so you keep updated with everything that's going on and when games will be played and just all the good stuff. You can also check down in the description the AAF Sheets file, which has all the season stats, game stats, individual player stats, the standings, power rankings, and a lot more. And also, you know, we put a lot of work into this. It does take a lot of time to record these games, put it together, keep track of the stats and all that. As a full-time college student and someone that works, it takes a lot of time. So if you guys feel like, you know, donating to the cause and to this channel, you can do so. There's a PayPal link down in the description below. If you feel like sending a few bucks my way, it'd be greatly appreciated. Otherwise, just keep supporting by watching our shows, the videos and all that. Really appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching.